Hey, this is Trevor Mock with the REIBrain.com coming to you once again with another in-depth video review of a property management software requested by our readers. If you haven't checked it out, we've already done about 10 to 15 reviews on some of the top property management software programs, including Quicken, Landlord Max, Tenant File, Buildium, all kinds of different ones. So here's another one. This one's actually going to start our little series on free property management software that you can just go hit the website, um, get going for free with these places, and use some pretty darn good property management software tools for free. So this one is called Rentec Direct, and it's by a company actually here in Oregon where I'm based out of, and I actually personally know the developer of it, and that's not the reason I'm doing the review. I found out about the product and dug into it, and it's truly the best property management software program that I've found that's free out there. I mean, it's amazing that they're giving this away for free. Of course, down the road they are going to upgrade. They are going to create a pro version, which does cost money, but the free one is the one I'm going to tell you about today, so you can check it out, see if it works for your company, and solves you some problems. So, once again, the company is Rentec, Rentec Direct. You can check out the site if you want to. Just follow the URL there, www.reibrain.com/Rentec. That's RENTEC, and you can go check out the website. So let's just hop into the software right now so we're not wasting any time. I'm going to try to keep this review to around 10 to 15 minutes. I like to be very in-depth with these so you can see every aspect of it. From my standpoint, I've gone through probably 20 to 30 property management software programs over the years, both using them and reviewing them, so you can kind of get my take on it. So anyhow, here I am on the first page of the inside of the Rentec software. And this is something that I really love about the software. Throughout this review, I'm going to point out things that I like, things that it'll do for you, things it won't do for you, things that I wish it had, that kind of thing, so you can make your own decision. But this is one thing that I actually requested of the programmer, and I really, really love it. I like to be able to log into a software. On the very home page that you get in there, you can take a quick glance at what the heck your business is doing. And this one, it has your occupancy rate deal up here. So if you have one unit, of course, this little deal isn't going to be very helpful to you. But let's say you have 10, 20, 30, 40 units. You can see what your occupancy rate is over the term of the year or over the term of 6 months. It's pretty darn cool. And this is the part that I like. Over here on the right hand side in the home base area, you have your quick income and expenses pie chart. And basically it shows you, 61% income and 30 or expenses, 39% income according to the stats that I've plugged in there. But this is what's really cool. I'm going to hop over to settings. The programmer has actually made it so you can change what these different things do inside the software. So right now I'm in the settings area, and in the settings area you can change which property shall the graphs and notices apply to. You can make the graphs and notices apply to all properties or just the properties that you select. Or how many months to summarize income expenses. You can make it 6 months if you want, or you can make it 12. I prefer 12 myself. Very, very customizable as far as the snapshot summary page defaults that you can do. And this is what I really like right here. Show net income summary instead of the income expense graph. Myself, that income expense graph doesn't do a whole lot for me as far as providing me benefits, but I'm just going to simply click yes. Head on over to save changes. Looks like they were saved. I'm going to go back to the summary page here, and now you can see this is the thing that I think is really cool. Right here you have a net income summary snapshot. It shows the income that you brought in, the expenses. It shows your net income for the month, or you can make it for the quarter. Just simply drag it down. Once again, I don't have a whole lot of information input into the software, so the numbers are going to be kind of the same. But you can customize the net income for the month, the quarter, the year with one click of a mouse, and I love that. I mean, that saves so much time in checking out, printing reports. You just log in, check, see what your income expenses are for the month, get out. Another awesome part about the summary page is you can see right here there's some notices. Shows you units that are vacant. You can just click one time to move in a tenant, and you can click move in. It goes and sets up the tenant for you. It shows you if there's any past due balances. You can post the payment from right there. All kinds of stuff right here, guys. So I'm going to let you can go ahead and check it out at the reibrain.com/Rentech and sign up for your own free account. But I'm also going to go through here and show you some more things about the software. This software technically can handle as many different properties as you want it to. I think this one is a lot more robust as far as property management software capabilities than a Quicken rental is. You can check out Quicken at thereibrain.com/Quicken to check that one out. But I think this is a better software program for actual property management software capabilities. You can have as many buildings as you want. You can make subunits in them. So let's say I have a fourplex, the Siskiyou Street fourplex. I can make unit A, B. You can name these units whatever you want to name them. So if the unit is named number 5, 6, 7, and 8, you can make them 5, 6, 7, and 8. But it's pretty darn cool. So if this is a 5-plex, of course I can make another unit on there, whatever. But this is your properties page. Shows your property, shows the units, shows the tenants that are in the units. Shows the rolling balance on these tenants. So if they have a balance of rent that they haven't paid yet, it shows the balance right there. If you want to pay that rent, you can just these green deals are posting payments or income. The red dollar signs posting an expense. So you can simply, with one click of the mouse, right here, if I want to post an expense to Siskiyou Street property, click the red deal. It brings up the expense accounting deal. Choose the date, choose the amount. Let's say it's going to be $500. Category, repair, description, roof leak. You can make it a recurring transaction. So let's say it's a mortgage. Let's say this is a mortgage I'm doing that I'm paying. Where is it at? Mortgage. Let's say that it's a mortgage for property. I want to make this a recurring transaction to where it recurs monthly. I'll begin it on the next month, so 02/01/2009. And once again, you can select it right there. If you want to add an attachment, so you want to add a PDF, whatever, you can just click this one deal right here. It brings up the thing so you can add an attachment to the file. Charge to tenant. I'm not going to charge it to a tenant, but I will charge it to a property since it's the mortgage. Then you just post the expense, and this recurring transaction is already set in there, and it makes it so easy. So you can see how easy that is. Let's say you are wanting to place a new tenant. So I have this vacant unit C here. Go down here to the place new tenant button, click that once. It brings up the area where you can enter the new tenant information, or if there's an existing tenant that's just going to be moving units, you can move that existing tenant over to this unit. So let's say it's a new one. You enter your name information in there, name, last, date of birth, 01/01/1999. You can put social security number in here, all this kind of stuff. Really, really good features here. Of course, you can customize the security deposit per tenant, per unit, per whatever. Add a pet deposit, move-in date, late payment fee. You can customize the late payment fee here. And you can also make what the grace period is. So if you want to make a late payment grace period of 4 days for these people, you can do 4 days, and it's not going to charge that late fee for 4 days after the due date, which of course the due date I have as it's going to be the first of the month. So prorate the first month, that you can just click that and it automatically prorates it. So you can see how easy it is to add tenants. You can see the tenants right there. Let me hop over to the tenants tab now for you. And this is a pretty simple tab. It kind of follows the same format as the properties tab, but you have your tenants listed over here. It says what property they're on, what unit they're in. You can see all these are in the Siskiyou Street property. Shows the units they're in. Shows what date they moved in, what balance they have. So this person has a negative $790 balance. So I'm going to click this. You can see rent prorate, so they have a rent due of $297 or $290 for the prorate. The rent is $790. You can edit this. I mean, guys, this is very robust for free property management software. just check it out. The best thing you can do to see if a software is for you is hop in, or this is free once again, the reibrain.com/Rentech. Get a free account and check it out. But once again, you just one click and you can make payments. So let's say this is a rental payment. I mean $900. Rental income, rent. You can add the attachment of the invoice on there if you want. I'm going to go ahead and post the payment. It shows that it was done, and you can see that now there's a positive balance, so they have a credit of $109.68 because I paid more than their rent was. To move out a person, let's click this right here. Deal comes up. Notice this actual will move out the tenant permanently. Let's say their move out date is today. They're going to be moved out today. And it says, of course, any recurring transactions, which you can set up rent to be a recurring rent invoice, which automatically charges the rent to their accounts. So you don't have to do that for them, for you. So it's basically saying that any recurring transactions, of course, will be deleted and blah, blah, blah. So click Move Out Tenant. Tenant is moved out. It's showing the property is inactive and the tenant's gone. Let's go to the reporting feature here, guys and gals. Reporting it's basic reporting. I wouldn't say that it's the most robust reporting I've found out there. It does have all of the reports that you need for basic functions for a property management software. There are some more robust reports I would like to see out of the software, and I think that they will add these reports as time goes. And like I said, I know that down the line they're going to be adding a pro version to this, which is going to be very cheap every month, which may have some extra features. And anybody, I talked to the owner of the company, anybody that signs up now, before the pro version's out through that link, the reibrain.com/Rentech, I think you'll get some type of a discount if and when the pro version comes out. But when the pro version comes out, you don't have to upgrade. You can keep with the free one if you like it. But anyway, I'm going to go over some of the reports here. Choose the property. Okay, once again, let's say I want to do a report on my Siskiyou Street property. The date range, I'll stick with that. Let's bump it back a little bit here. Let's bump it back to December 1st, 2008. Let's say I want a income expense statement. Click that once. The report pops up automatically. Simple little report. You can just click right here and it goes to your printer and your report's done. So that's pretty darn cool. Your income statement, let me show this one. Shows your rental income for the time period. Pretty simple report. Expense statement, same kind of thing. Your Schedule E helper, this is a kind of cool thing. When tax time comes around, you just click this. It breaks down everything, shows your expenses, what categories they're in, so your accountant can easily get it into your tax returns. So, and then you can break it down further by tenants. You can get a delinquent tenants report. So right here it's showing as of 1/13 these 3 tenants have a delinquent rent, and it shows the balance that they're currently owing you. So once again, one click of the mouse, you can get a delinquent tenant report. And rentals ending. If you have leases or anything like that end on a specific date, this will show you. You can print it out once a month. This will show you what rentals have their leases ending that date, or the tenants are moving out that date. So pretty basic reporting. And that's pretty much the extent of the software. There are some extra features I'm going to show you here in the settings tab. And once again, this software is extremely robust for a free software. It's actually robust for more robust than some softwares that I've seen that you pay for. And I know that this software is going to keep on improving. Their turnaround time with product suggestions is very fast. I submitted a suggestion on a Friday. I think it was done by Monday, and they had it integrated already in the system for me. So once again, you can set up recurring transactions, change your program defaults like I was showing you before. You can make your default late payment fee, but you can also customize the late payment fee for each tenant and unit. All kinds of cool stuff in here, so check it out. Or the reibrain.com, Rentec, Rentec. I'm going to show you. You can also set up categories. So if you want to add a new category to your deals here, you can set up new categories, mark them as expenses or income. So if you have a custom category that maybe isn't in here, you just go down here, click Add New Category. It brings it up. Type in the name of your category. Target whether it's an income or an expense. If you want it on the Schedule E, if it's a Schedule E item, just go ahead and click Yes. Post new category, and it's there. So right there. That's about it, guys. Check it out, the reibrain.com, Rentec, Rentec. My final recommendation on this software is that, number one, it's free. Right now, their free version is pretty darn robust, so check it out. They will be coming out with a pro version once again. There's going to be a small monthly cost, I predict, but it's going to have a lot more features down the road. But they will keep the free version live for people that want it. Things that I really love about the software are, number one, the summary pane. I love this right here where you can just check out what your net income summary is with one quick glance, your occupancy rate, any notices, if you have past due rents, all that kind of stuff right here. It makes it very easy to post rent with just a click of the mouse. So if you have a past due rent, you get the rent. Joe Tenant just pays his rent, this balance of $70.97. You just click post payment, 70.96. Rental income, let's just say it's an invoice that charged. You can add an attachment of the invoice here so you can check it out later, post the payment, and it is done. So, I mean, it makes it so easy to do things in here. Very simple, very easy to use. As far as drawbacks in the software, drawbacks may be I'd like to see a little bit additional, more robust reporting. Maybe some reports on specific income for specific units. I know you can break it down, but I want to make it a little bit easier in there even. There's a lot of other reports. I guess I'll have to get out a pen and paper and copy down some reports that I have in my other property management software that I use for my company, and see if they can integrate these reports into the software. Another element that I think it's kind of lacking on, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably improve as they improve the product, is I'd like to see a little bit more detailed elements in for the properties and that kind of thing. So let me go through here. I'm going to go through here. This right here is the information that you can put in on the property. So right here you can put basic name, your basic information, address, default rent, default security, how many units, notes, that kind of thing. You can mark whether it's a multifamily unit. You can upload pictures and stuff. But what I would like to see, it'd be really cool if you could upload a picture of the property right here. Maybe then it has all the files information there. You can upload, or you can look right here and it shows transactions that have happened in the property. So it has a scrolling deal of transactions where it shows rent paid or expenses paid for this particular property, that kind of thing. I'd like to see a little bit more extra record keeping capability for the tenants. Maybe their license plate number, picture of their car, all kinds of little things like that I myself like to keep for my tenants, and I want to store them all in one place in my software. So anyhow, altogether, this software I would rate very high, simply because it's a high value free software. I know it's going to be improving a ton, and I really think it's going to be one of the best programs out there in a year's time. And for what it has very clean, easy format, and it's easy to use. So check it out, thereibrain.com/Rentec, Rentec. Sign up for your free account, browse in there, set up some properties, see what's going on. And I really do, if you're looking for a property management software for between, I would say, 1 unit to 20 units right now, this is something you may want to look at to see if it's worth it. Once you get over the 20 units, just with this free program, I would say you might want to bump up to a Landlord Max, thereibrain.com/Landlord Max, one word, or go check out Tenant File, thereibrain.com/Tenant-File. Those ones may be better for over 20 units, but this right here is awesome for under 20 units. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Shoot in your requests for other property management software reviews, and we'll get them up for you. Thanks.